Thank you. Welcome back to Touching Lives. Now, the next man we're going to meet not only provides for his family, but his whole community. We now travel with Jeff to Livingston, where we meet Cowboy Cliff. Let's have a look.
When you hear the term cowboy, you imagine the wild, wild west, Native American Indians, horses. Well, today you hear of our very own local cowboy who hails from the south. He's not the type who go around shooting guns or dodging arrows. In fact, he's rather the opposite. He wants to save the world. Hi, I'm Jeff Kawana, bringing you stories that will touch your lives all the way from Livingston. Cowboy Cliff and his family live in Zambia Township, one of the middle-class areas of Livingston. Cowboy Cliff, as is famously known, has become quite the popular figure in his community. He runs a cycling business. He takes guided tours with his bikes and uses the money he makes to invest in a school he has built from scratch. A naturalist at heart, his passion is to teach young people, the future generation, about the importance of preserving their environment. Before meeting Cowboy Cliff, let's find out a little more about him from the lady who nominated him, Ali Shenton. Ali, you must see a lot of people in Livingston that need help, that need some push of some sort. Why did you nominate Cliff?
I know Cliff quite well. I've worked with him for 3 years on the Wildlife Society in the Livingston branch. He's very passionate about conservation, he's very passionate about education. He's taken it on himself to set up a school, which he's completely funded himself. The other amazing thing about Cliff with his school is he's not a beggar. He doesn't put his hand out and say, can I get support from the operators to build a classroom? How he does it is he raises the money himself by taking tours, bicycle tours, and he puts the money into the school.
Tell me about Cliff. What kind of person is he?
He's very gentle, very unassuming. He also gets a lot done. He's the sort of person, when we work together on the Wildlife Society, who will be the first person to help with a rubbish cleanup or with educating children on a walk. Okay, you nominated him. What do you want for him? I'd like to see his dream come true, which is to get more children into school. What he needs for that is bicycles, because that's how he generates the funding for his project. Well before the green issue became prominent, this man was already championing the cause to preserve a greener earth. Through his business and his school, he has shown a lot of dedication to his work. Knock knock. Nisha.
Which one you wanted?
What did we get to the
Tumeze. Kikaka pura bonda.
The Tumeze.
Amu inefa.
The Tumeze ahulu. Tell me, where is the name Cowboy Cliff from?
I personally really liked the cowboy films when I saw in one of the small TV from outside. The hat. Then I wanted to buy a hat, but there was no way. Then I designed it this way. Then if somebody's making it from my local village, then when I put it on, people they said, you look like a cowboy. From that day onwards, I became a cowboy.
You've been Cowboy Jimmy.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm self-employed. I work on my own. But before I started working on my own, I was working in the lodges. Since I was a tour guide on the lodge, Zambezi waterfront, on the boat cruise where I was working, I had a chance to talk to people. I asked people individually, what are you doing tomorrow? The couple responded, say, we would like to see the falls. I say, how do you know how you're going to get to the falls? They say, whatever it means, do you know anything? Because I'm a local. I say, yeah, actually I got 2 bicycles. I would take you and we go on the special trails to get to the falls.
What type of things do you offer? What do they see?
Animals. The Victoria Falls, the most important, favorite one. The cliffs, the most important of all, it's the culture.
So when you started, how many bicycles did you have?
I had my one bicycle, that was my mode of transport. Then to start a business, I needed 2 bicycles, of course. Then I had to really struggle to get it 2 bicycles. Then by that, people started responding. Instead of book one person, I hear that tomorrow you got 3, 4 people. Then I say, what am I going to do? I can know another bicycle. So the situation started pushing on its own. Now, in 3 years' time, I have managed to raise 20 bicycles.
He started with 2 bicycles. We'll follow that story after the break. Can't wait.
Local Cowboy Village School has brought a lot of joy and happiness to the kids in the community. Tell me, what's it been like?
Very hard. From the beginning, very hard. The community didn't believe me, and maybe they didn't understand that what is this man doing. But the vision at the end, when people see what was born out of it, people, they come forward now. I feel very appreciated that people, they like it.
Tell me, what do you teach these children?
The additional from me, I'm brought up by conserving the nature, especially in our community, the trees. I'm there to say we can reserve the tree. We can keep this tree. We cannot throw the litters around. So that I give it to message to the teachers, and the teacher, they take that message to the children.
And your location of the school, why that particular location?
Where the school is, it was the dumping ground, the worst place so far in our village. I was trying to clean it up. Then by cleaning up, I think eventually the municipal council was like, okay, you can have this piece, you can do what you will want. I was going to build maybe myself a house, but the idea came in that let me do the school.
Tell me about your family. You have a family?
Yes, a man needs to have a family to do whatever he can do.
How many are there?
I got 3 children. The girl, which is eldest, Lisa, her name, the boy, David, and the other girl, Priska.
And your children, do they go to the same school?
My children, they are the one. I started with them.
What does your wife do?
I'm lucky that I managed to marry the teacher.
Oh.
She's also contributing into the community. She's one of the teachers at the Cowboy Village School.
If you're happy and you know, clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands, clap, clap.
Tell me, what is your role at the school?
I'm the head teacher. I look after the children and the teachers at school.
And what is Cowboy Cliff's role at the school?
He's the one who built up the school. He's the one who is like imparting money to make sure that the school grows. The money that he's making from the bicycle tours, he brings almost half of what he makes to the school.
So were there any times that after he came up with that idea that he felt it couldn't happen?
No, with him, no, he had that courage, but it was me who was like discouraged, saying, are we going to make it? Because it was very difficult when we started. With one class, no windows, no doors, so I was discouraged, but he pushed me and said, no, we can do it, and we have done it.
And what about your husband? What's his passion?
My husband's dream is to have more bicycles so that he can have more clients, so that he can expand the school. If the school grows big, I think we can educate more children in our area.
Yes, guys, how are you?
Fine.
Okay, not bad. David, do you know what people call your dad?
Cowboy Cliff.
How does that make you feel?
No, good.
Okay, so you're also a cowboy.
Yes.
Tell me one thing you have learned that Daddy has taught you.
To greet people in local language. And they teach us not to throw things like papers on the ground. My paper so nishi evimtengo bonse vizankana dotose jinkaya kuzankana kudua kaka my paper.
Priska, tell me, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A teacher.
You want to be a teacher, why?
Because I like how man does things.
And you, what do you want? What are your dreams?
I think this is my dreams. I've become happy. I've scored my dreams. If I can still dreaming, I'm still dreaming a little bit more. It's just to expand the school and having more. But I've done my dreams.
I've just had an afternoon of education and fun. If that is his philosophy, to keep a nation enlightened and informed, then I think Cowboy Cliff might just be able to make part of this world a better place.
Great guy, what a man. And he's right here with us, so welcome Cowboy Cliff and Mrs. Sitwala, please come up. Hi, welcome. Hello, nice to meet you. Sit down, please.
Yeah.
Wow, it's just an honor to have you here. We love that. Passionate about education, passionate about conservation, you know, using your own resources. Fantastic. I think Jeff has decided to give up his car. He said he'll be walking now because his carbon footprint is too much. So he wants to tell you all about it.
What? Mm-hmm. I can't believe it.
Yeah, Jeff won't be using his car anymore.
Cowboy Cliff, welcome. Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good to see you again.
Thank you, Jeff.
Mrs. Stella, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Well, courtesy of Airtel, we also thought we should give you this one bicycle, but then it's not only this, there's like a couple of more coming, so that it could help you raise more money to complete your school. So actually, audience, help me count, okay? This is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
6 bicycles.
6, 7, 8, 8. Wow, are the 10 going to fit? 8, 10, yay! Is that 20, wow!
What Airtel thought is, what took you 3 years to raise? 20 bicycles in 3 years, they thought they should give it in just
one go,
one moment like that.
And doesn't he deserve it? Doesn't he deserve it?
Wow. Even some desk for the children.
Yeah, so there's a desk there because we saw there that you're the headmistress, Mrs. Twala.
Yes.
Celta was quite happy to give you 50 of those.
Oh my
So thank you very much for
Thank
coming
you
on
so
Touching
much.
Lives.
Thank you.
Very much for all the
Celta
work.
deserve
Thank
to
you.
stay.
Thank you, you're an inspiration. And a real Zambian man. See you next week on Touching Lives.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.